watching the Rose Table Disney Dinners. Well, sort of. This is actually the first ever Rose Table tea party. I've hosted over 50 magical parties for my friends, including dozens of Disney dinners. And if you followed me for a while, you know that Beauty and the Beast was actually my third ever episode of Disney Dinners. I hosted that dinner in my dining room. The table looked completely different, and I made a menu inspired by the song Be Our Guest. And yes, I made beef ragout, cheese souffle, and the gray stuff. But now years later, I was inspired to host a Beauty and the Beast tea, so I cannot wait to go in the kitchen and cook up a magical menu with you. But first, let me give you a tour and show you how I decorated as the Rose Table proudly presents your tea. I hosted my party in the garden, which was a huge difference, of course. I used my fabulous rose wall seen at Disney Dinners, Alice in Wonderland, and my Kentucky Derby party as a backdrop for the party and as a fun photo op for my guests. I styled the table with a royal blue tablecloth and gold touches inspired by Beast's outfit during the iconic ballroom dance. It's not a Beauty and the Beast party without red roses or a gold candelabra. I kept waiting for Lumiere to burst into song with every bite. I used antique silver dishes for sugar cubes and lemon slices for our tea, and styled each place with gold chargers, my good china, and gold flatware. The real showstopper here, of course, is the napkins. I turned my red satin napkins into gorgeous napkin roses, and it's so easy to do. Just lay your napkins out, and yes, my mama is going to be horrified when she sees that I did not iron my napkins. Set a fork in the center and gently twirl the fork just like this. You can see this literally takes seconds to do. It will immediately unfold when you're done, so you do need to put it in some sort of glass to keep it in the rose shape. I immediately set each napkin rose in a teacup, and don't be frustrated if your first one looks bad. They're so fast to make. I probably did this 10 times to get 6 cute roses, and it took less than 5 minutes. Could this be any cuter for a Beauty and the Beast tea party? I am so thrilled with how the napkins turned out. I wrote "I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing" on my tea cart chalkboard, of course as an homage to Mrs. Potts, and I had assorted teas arranged on a rose dish. My friend at Enchanted Farmhouse made this tale as old as time sign and a gorgeous custom cookie jar for me that says, "Until the last petal falls." I used the cookie jar to house a take-home gift for my guests. I had a gorgeous teapot full of piping hot water ready to go, and had a French copy of the original Beauty and the Beast Fairytale on display, along with a red rose floral bouquet. The table was pretty simple because, of course, the tea service was the star of the show. So let's head into the kitchen to get cooking. So first up, we're going a very classic tea sandwich here. We're going to do a little smoked salmon and cream cheese sandwich. So I'm just gonna start by cutting the crusts off of white bread. And then I'm just gonna get my cream cheese. You could also use the whipped cream cheese if you prefer, and spread it on pretty thickly. We love cream cheese at the Rose Table. There we go. And then we're gonna take some, I always say smoked salmon, but it's technically lox. You could use smoked salmon if you prefer. So we're just gonna pile it on pretty thickly. And then there you go. And I think these are gonna be really cute as little triangles. So we're just gonna cut those in half. Ta-da! And there we go, first sandwich done. So next we have our tarragon chicken salad. This is so perfect for any tea, absolutely classic. And tarragon, I think, gives it a little bit of a French twist, a little bit. Let me show you how I made this. We're gonna start by grilling up some chicken breast with paprika, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and herbes de Provence. If you've never made my perfect grilled chicken from the Rose Table Cookbook before, you're in for a treat because everyone who's tried it pretty much never goes back. Let the chicken cool completely before starting the chicken salad. Zest and juice a lemon, and then combine that with Greek yogurt, salt, Dijon mustard, pepper, and chopped fresh tarragon, and give your sauce a really good whisk. Then add your chopped grilled chicken, slivered almonds, and red grapes. Give that a stir and let it hang out in the fridge until your party. Seriously, this is the greatest chicken salad of all time. I cannot wait for y'all to try this. And now all I have to do is spoon it into these adorable little phyllo cups, which I just baked. They bake for a couple of minutes. And how cute is that for a tea? Come on, this is adorable. And you wanna, you don't want everything just on bread to do little sandwiches. It's nice to have the variety, I think. So this is perfect. So next we have a delicious egg salad sandwich because, hello, Gaston eats
12 dozen eggs.
12 dozen eggs when he was a lad, and now that he's grown, he eats 5 dozen eggs to help me get large. Anyway, so egg salad sandwich is very appropriate at any tea, but especially a Beauty and the Beast tea because it signifies Gaston.
To make classic egg salad, whisk together mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, and white wine vinegar. Add chopped hard-boiled eggs, pickle relish, fresh dill, salt, pepper, and paprika, stirring as you go. Mix well until it all becomes one fabulous dish.
How easy is that? And I did that yesterday. I actually hard-boiled the eggs a couple days ago. Then I made the egg salad yesterday, and now I just have to spoon it on. And then to make it extra adorable, I got these. I'm so excited about these because I got these a year and a half ago, literally waiting for this moment. These adorable little rose toothpicks. Come on, because it's a freaking, I'm so emotional. It's even cuter than I thought it was gonna be, y'all. Wow, that is the cutest shit I have ever seen in my life. Look at that, little Gaston egg salad sandwich. Now there's a lot of debate in the movie as to what the gray stuff is. In the theme parks, the gray stuff of course is sweet, and at the rose table, the gray stuff is sweet. But a lot of people think that the gray stuff in the movie is supposed to be like a whipped pate. So in spirit of that, I got a French pate. I did not make this. You can get really good pate at the store these days. I got these little French toasts, but if you can't get your little toasts imported from France, crackers are fine. So I'm literally just gonna take a spoonful of French pate and give it a little swirly swirl here, and then top it, I think, with a little piece of parsley. That's pretty cute. And so easy. And nice and bite size. You know, at a tea, it's so important to have cute little adorable bites that are tasty. Okay, of course, Beauty and the Beast is set in France, and one of my favorite French dishes is French onion soup. So I decided to turn that into a little tea bite with some caramelized onion jam. I wish you guys could smell this. Oh my goodness. I mean, you could absolutely caramelize onions by yourself at home, but this is a really quick way to get that amazing flavor in a pinch. So I'm just going to spread, oh, this looks sexy. My gosh. I'm just gonna spread this delicious onion jam on some toasted baguette. Marie, the baguette! And then we're gonna top it with some Gruyere cheese, one of my favorite cheeses. And then, just like French onion soup, we're gonna have a little piece of thyme on top. It smells amazing. I just wanna take a bite. All of our gorgeous sandwiches set. It's time for our scones. These are my lemon lavender scones. And if you've watched my Mary Poppins episode, then you might recognize these from that. They smell so amazing. I baked them this morning. Okay, that is looking gorgeous. All right, let's put these in front so you guys can see a little better the situation here. I'm getting excited, you guys. Possibly already seen me make this, but it would not be a Beauty and the Beast party without the gray stuff.
To make the Rose Table's version of the gray stuff, whip some heavy cream until soft peaks form. Then add powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and Oreo cookie crumbs. They have to be very finely crushed. Stir that in until the whipped cream turns gray. Then spoon it into a piping bag. At my Beauty and the Beast dinner party, I piped the gray stuff onto super rich brownie rounds, but for my tea today, I piped it on top of small sugar cookie rounds for a smaller, lighter Disney tea bite. I also topped the gray stuff with adorable pearled sprinkles.
In case you're wondering, yes, I literally made this yesterday, piped it on yesterday, and it's perfect and ready to go. So don't be afraid, it will not fall. Look at that, looks absolutely gorgeous and so whimsical. And we're gonna do something really simple, quick and easy, and involving champagne, which of course we love. And what is more French than champagne? Hello. My mom always used to make these for her parties when she was entertaining. So all we're gonna do is dip our strawberries into champagne and then roll them in powdered sugar so you get a little champagne berry. How cute is that? And then last but certainly not least, if I learned one thing from Ina Garten, it's that you do not have to make everything yourself, and when in doubt, go to the best bakery in town. So I went to Bloom Baking Co. I fell in love with these macarons at the farmer's market this summer and just thought she did the most amazing job. So I got a whole variety pack, and we're just gonna tuck some macarons in various flavors. Oh my gosh, this is very full, but I feel like that's the sign of a good tea assortment, don't you think? All right, I think we are finally ready. Ta-da!
Now we can finally head out to the garden to enjoy the tea with my friends. I served everything on 2 3-tiered serving plates, with the sandwiches on the bottom as the first course, the scones with clotted cream on the middle as the second course, and dessert on top for the last course. This was such a good variety of goodies and a pretty easy menu with lots of make-ahead dishes and bites that are super quick to make.
Let's get our roses out of our little napkins.
Oh, it's so cute.
With such flourish. We have Lady Grey, organic chamomile, peppermint tea, lemon ginger, and then a couple different kinds of berry tea. So tea is going for the Earl Grey tea for tea. Yesha looking spectacular in her hat.
Marvelous.
Oh, she's got a professional swirl going on. Could this be cuter? You guys, my mom is like a professional tea person and has all of these adorable little pots and things. Aren't they so fun? I literally squealed. When y'all watch the episode later, you're gonna see I like freaked out when I put it in there. I just thought it was so cute.
So cute.
Obsessed with this little crostini. Are you kidding me?
So good.
Okay, so next is our lemon lavender scones. Oh, they smell so good. I can't wait for you guys to try these. These are like craggly English scones as opposed to like the American like triangle scones. Look at that.
Oh, that looks so good.
It's tender as hell. All right, I'm so excited. Please tick in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Story time. Adorable.
Il avait 6 enfants, 3 garçons et 3 filles. Et comme ce marchand.
The first thing I made for the party days in advance was actually the take-home gift for my guests. I baked cute little teapot sugar cookies to fill the cookie jar with. You could go nuts decorating these buttery, perfect sugar cookies, but I had a million other things to do for the party, so I just kept it simple with elegant white teapots, white frosting, and white sprinkles. I individually wrapped each cookie in a cellophane bag tied with red or blue ribbon and put them in my Enchanted Farmhouse cookie jar right before the party so that my guests would have a little something sweet to take home.
Well, I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Get all of these recipes on therosetable.com. And if you loved this, be sure to share it with your friends. That helps out so much. Give it a like and have a magical day.